we're gonna have a panel discussion right now, but I just want to talk about a very important topic. It's like how not to ask questions. Okay, so after panel discussion, we usually have a 5 to 10 minute Q&A session, and in that we get all sort of questions. And I just wanted to like talk about how to ask questions basically. And I have 10 commencements, which are opinions, but are widely accepted opinions. So the first one is be kind. That might sound like a surprise to you that we all know that how like we should be kind, but sometimes people get very angry or like they start a debate and they take it very personally and start attacking it. Don't do that. If you don't agree on something, move on. And don't be a rubber duck. Okay, I know it's it's a software practice which been like working for years, but the speaker know you are a rubber duck. It's not a AMA session. Ask something which general audience would like to know, not just your personal questions. The third is don't rehearse your questions. So sometimes what happens is when a talk is going on or discussion is going on, you get a question and then you start thinking about it, which is fine. But the problem is then that you get disconnected from the speaker and you just get very involved with your own questions. So maybe the speaker will answer like that question in the talk, but you might not be paying attention to it. The fourth point is that don't try to present your personal questions into like a Q&A session. If you have a question, you can go offline and then talk to the speaker or the presenter about your questions, because those questions might matter to you, but they might not matter to the general audience. And we just have 5 to 10 minutes. So keep it short and keep it like more general. And also there are no Stack Overflow. You can obviously search on Google and stuff. Okay, so this is very important. Don't try to again, start a debate or try to like show off your skills. Like if you don't agree on something, that's fine. Move on. Yeah, this is a really important thing. Don't attack tools and libraries. This happens like if there are obviously personal choices, and sometimes you don't pay attention enough, and we think that why are you using X? Why are you using this tool? Like the famous one is why are you using Vim over Emacs, or why Emacs over Vim? Don't do that. It's a personal choice. Yeah, you may attack technique. So it's like if you have to go from A to B point, you can be using any car, any vehicle. That's your personal choice. But the technique might be something you would like to discover. So that's you should be focusing on. Like talk about which technique did you use for it, how that works, and stuff like that. The eighth point is I agree that some of you might have 20 years or 30 years of experience. Some of you might be like just beginning, and the person who is on the stage right now might be much younger than you in terms of like he might even have less experience. Don't use your experience as a privilege. Like it's okay if the person is like have done some mistake in his talk or presented something wrong. That's okay. Yeah, as there's this famous thing, read the documents basically. So if you have a question and you think that the Google might answer it, or the person sitting next to you might answer it or might have an answer, try to like discover for like that option first, and then you can maybe ask the speaker or the presenter or the person who is on the panel discussion what your views are. This is also what happened most of the time. Like people usually start with like they start the question is, so you were talking about that. Don't do that. Don't start your question with that, because you will be basically repeating what the speaker just said, and that will again waste like other people's time. Try to keep it short, crisp, and something which other people might also care about, not just you. But I agree, sometimes you might have things which you want to discuss with the speakers or the presenters, so you can take it offline. You can start a talk and network with them over that. I hope that all these points were very useful. Again, I will say that they are personal opinions, and but most of the people agree on them, and it's really important that you write good questions. Okay, it doesn't matter like if you get answer or not, if you have an answer or not, but ask smart questions. And I also want to help thank Jade for or the original blog he wrote on the same topic, which you can find here, and also follow him on Twitter.